It's not a huge milestone, but I've recently surpassed the $1,000 mark of gross annualized revenue. So in this video, I'm going to share 6 methods for gaining your first batch of paying Substack subscribers. These methods are based on my personal experience, professional advice, and a pool of writers who are just like you. Let's get into it. For starters, I think it's always important to count the small wins. It's easy to get caught up in the online chatter of people making millions of dollars and feeling bad about yourself if you fall short of these milestones. So I think it's really valuable to acknowledge every small step you take, as long as you're moving in the right direction. If you've earned $0 online, earning your first dollar is a huge win. And if you've never had someone pay for a piece of your writing, your first subscriber will open up a world of possibilities. I've had to remind myself of this recently, as my aspirations for Substack have been much higher than I've been able to achieve thus far. But if I put myself in the shoes of my past self, having any number of people who are willing to pay to hear what I have to say is pretty darn cool. And I appreciate every one of them, because I can remember a time not too long ago where even having people listen to what I had to say for free felt like a faraway dream. With that said, I am a human who needs money to survive. So I've been experimenting with different ways to showcase the value of my newsletter and entice them to become a paid subscriber. To give a brief summary of Substack, it's a newsletter platform with a built-in monetization feature. This means in order to get paid, you either have to sell or promote paid products or services, or put various aspects of your newsletter behind a paywall to convert paid subscribers. How you convert those paid subscribers is an art all on its own. For a full breakdown of my experience on Substack thus far, you can watch this video. But today, I want to help you brainstorm your own unique approach to converting paid subscribers. As a blanket piece of advice, all of these strategies are built on a foundational practice, which is to provide value to your readers, whether it be through your posts, community calls, threads, or anything else you can provide to your readers. The most important thing is to provide consistent value to your readers' inboxes. Personally, the best way I know how to provide value is by writing in-depth breakdowns on the same topics I cover on this channel, adding in resources, screenshots, or anything else I might have missed in these videos. I do this every week, and up until last week, my strategy has been to paywall every second or third post. But I've actually just changed my strategy. Truthfully, on weeks that I paywall posts, the comment sections have been a little bit lonely. So I'm currently experimenting with a strategy where I send out all posts for free for a limited time, then turn on the paywall after 2 to 3 weeks. Subscribers can unlock past posts at any time by becoming paid subscribers. In addition, they will gain access to my personal DMs where they can ask me questions in private. You can find a full breakdown of my current strategy in the pinned comment. To be completely honest, the journey of an expert and a beginner are vastly different. And often what works for someone with a large audience will not work for you when you're first starting out. With that said, all experts started off as beginners, so their advice is inherently valuable. And when I first started writing on Substack, I received some very valuable advice from one of the biggest writers on the platform. Here's a bulleted list of best practices from Tim Denning. This particular strategy helped me move from 5 to 30 paid subscribers in a few months. I recently became curious about how writers at my level with smaller audiences are converting paid subscribers. So I posed the question via Substack notes and received tons of valuable responses. Here are 5 strategies writers just like you and me are currently using. One of the best things about Substack is that it offers tons of customization features to its creators. Meaning, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. But if you talk to any successful writer on Substack, they'll all give you one piece of advice: to post notes. If you're not familiar with notes, they're essentially Substack's version of Twitter. And since Substack does not have a dedicated page for newsletter posts, notes are how you gain the majority of your organic traffic. Personally, I've adopted the habit of posting one note every time I sit down to work, and it's become my second highest converting traffic source behind YouTube. So a few weeks ago, I posted a note polling some of my peers to ask them how they're converting paid subscribers. And I received tons of valuable info. Here's a compilation of their responses. Offering all posts for free. Then offering additional paywall community services like Q&As, threads, or chats. Sending out free posts and then paywalling them after a set amount of time. This is currently what I'm experimenting with. Making everything free and simply asking for support from those who can afford it. Treating it almost like a Patreon or buy me a coffee page. Hosting paid events such as video calls or live Q&As for paid subscribers, and separating content for free and paid subscribers. Essentially separating free and paid posts and sending them out to subscribers based on their subscription type. I really hope these tips help you build a recurring monthly income on Substack. For a full breakdown of my experience on Substack thus far, you can watch this video. And for in-depth guides on making money as a writer, I'd love for you to subscribe to my Substack community, Writers Hub. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.